most memorable day of my whole entire life had to be the day I got my ass whooped 3 times in one day. I mean, the first one, I gotta admit, I deserved that one. I did. But that second and third one, now, come on, somebody just, alright. Anyways, how it went was, it started off that morning. It had to been around about April or May. I know it was the 19th that day. Probably like in 2000, 2001. Me and my cousin out there chilling on the fish creek, fishing. Ain't bothering nobody. And this man wanted to tell my son, well, cuz, I'm hungry. We go ahead to the house and get something to eat. And, he a little pudge or something. So I'm like, you know what? Cool, cuz, let's go. So I show him a little back path, you know what I'm saying? We jump across the wall and walk on up to Iverson, you know what I'm saying? We get him something to drink. I get me something to drink. And now he older than me, but I'm paying for his stuff. Anyways, so he's like, you know what? Let's get on back to the house because my mama said I ain't supposed to leave. And I'm like, well, hold on, wait. We not supposed to go and you let me leave? And he up there, well, man, cuz you with me. You all right? You gonna be all right? So I'm like, okay, well, let's get on back here before they know that we're gone. So we get on back to the wall and my cousin jump over. And now he talking to me as he jump over the wall. But once he got over, it got real quiet. And I mean, right here at this moment as I'm climbing up the wall, my senses start tingling. I'm just like, okay, well, I wonder what happened to him. Maybe like a man bear pig lizard ate him or something. So I get across the wall and turn around and it's my mama. My mama is there with a belt and Lord have mercy. She whooped my ass, Mr. Postman. And Lord did it hurt. Now, I admit, that one I deserved. I shouldn't have left. I really shouldn't have left. Now, we finally get home. Everything done cooled down. It's late on in the day. So, I'm like, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm still mad about the ass whooping that I got. But my mama done let it go. My cousin, he done went home. So, we go to the store that day. And she buys Oreos. She know I like Oreos. Of course, that's my favorite cookie. And we get home. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a little bit upset. And I'm like, Mama, can I get some Oreos? And she tell me, heck no, go put them upstairs in the room. And you gonna go into your room, you gonna sit down, you gonna think about what you did earlier today. So, I'm mad and I'm just heated. And I can't say nothing because that's my mama and I'm scared. Like, you don't want to do that, especially in a black household. You don't want to do that. So I get upstairs, I'm standing in the doorway and I take the cookies and I throw them. And the way the bed was set up in the room, it was the bed, and right next to the bed was a nightstand, and then there was the window. The cookies bounced off the bed, over the nightstand, and bust through the window. Remind you now, my house is very quiet. So, of course, you gonna hear glass when it shatters. So, I hurry up and tiptoe back to my room and get in there. My mom come upstairs and, Kavis, what happened? Like, what you talking about, Mom? I'm acting like I'm watching TV now. And she said, why the hell my window broke? I don't remember your window broke. What happened? Trying to play it out. Nah, at the time, my brother wasn't there. So it's just me and I don't know who else. It's just me at the time. Anyways, so I go in there. She showed me the window. I'm like, well, I don't know, Mama. Maybe a ghost did it. Because, some funny stuff been happening in this house lately. I don't know what happened. And she tells me, she's like, oh, a ghost did it? Well, you give him this ass whooping. And it's just like a repeat because, like, now I'm double sore. And the next thing you know, now my granddaddy that came over there. And he, at the time, he probably like around like 320. Big dude, man. Massive hands, man. Like, it's crazy. But he see the window. And me not knowing that the glass hadn't fell on the thing outside, he walked there with no shoes and cut his foot. Now, that's my ass again. On top of my ass, man handed to me earlier that day twice. He come upstairs. At the moment I whooped me, and he coming out, boy, to cut my foot. He whooped me, and he whooped me some more, and he whooped my ass again. That had to be my most memorable day of my life. Thank y'all for listening.